The United States get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of...
Shapes to shoot! Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre. Aimed beyond the defence. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good switch, that. Martin. Lampard. He's through here. Silvestre has it in a wide position. No way through, so back it comes. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers... Oh, he's one-on-one, and he shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goal! Benfica! Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to play it through. Seedorf gets into a good position. Saliba clears it away. Ball is over the line. Sneijder has crossed into the middle.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's a key interception. Silvestre. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Sneijder. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's definitely onside.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has been knocked clear. Costa Curta. Thuram. Antonetti. Silvestre. 30 minutes gone. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Stojkovic. Silvestre. Now that looks a decent ball. Davids wants to run onto this. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Neymar stood his ground strongly.
The United States truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. He's taking on the lot of them. Bellingham, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. McAllister. This is promising. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense...
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. The United States go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Benfica are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha. Schneider was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bastoni gets it away. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Zanetti. The United States still this single goal behind. Out towards the flank. Back where it came from.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Spread neatly. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
The United States with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Silvestre with the short one. Played into the box. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The United States are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Can he get it through? McAllister. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. McAllister. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gets a good foot in there. And here's Sneijder. Knocks it into space.
The United States really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Davids. Now it's Sneijder. Davids. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's well seen too. The United States are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Showing great feet there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. It's full on! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Benfica have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Has to go back here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Roberto Carlos. Rodri has given away a free kick. Silvestre. And he's picked it up out wide. Seedorf is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The United States are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Back to the keeper it goes. Thuram. Cannavaro. Oh no, this does not look good. Silvestre. It's Lampard. Scholes. Now it's Owen. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Hullet. A probing pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Owen receives it in a wide position. He's looking wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lampard. And this is Scholes! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Scholes. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cannavaro. That's a little off target. Oh, super find. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Silvestre.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram. And it's Scholes. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Lampard. And the shot's on here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Scholes picks it up out wide. And this is Lampard. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed in again.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In again. And they've managed to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. Pullet in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. Cannavaro clears.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Scholes. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. It's Lampard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Silvestre with the short one. Stojkovic plays it in. The United States can try it again now. The United States have their second corner now. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, sweet feet. In early. And he was alert to it. Spread it left. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? Skip. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Silvestre. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for United States. Number 7, Frank Lampard.
Brazil getting the second half started.
Is number 4,
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's straight offside. The United States do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Deftly away. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Silvestre. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Driven forward. Owen going after that. The United States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Roberto Carlos. Well, they can break here. He's found space here. Silvestre.
Such good technique.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Threads one in. Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Stojkovic. Silvestre. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And the counter is on. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. The United States can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Owen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Seedorf. goals, powering forward here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Silvesh, can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So it's away we go then. Santos have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between full-backs and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the full-back to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Villa. He's beaten the line. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
That's been slipped through. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. That has not gone well. And that is out of play. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Berbatov. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti. And it's Count. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Villa. Bebeto. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Count has it in a wide position. Looking for the far post. Getting up there! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The United States with the corner. They're first. And it's Zanetti. Still goalless at the moment. Thuram. Costa Curta. And this is Scholes. Now this Berbatov! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. The United States already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That's beautifully weighted. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola. And that's a good ball. They're urged. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Dembele. Guardiola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Marcelo has the space to scheme. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Scholes, and he's gone searching crossfield. Dembele, and that's been won straight back. It's Snyder! They've scored! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Para os Estados Unidos. Aos 44 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 9.
The United States have their lead. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So straight into the second half. Cannavaro. Oh, given away. Oh, takes a shot! Sensational from David Villa!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, it scores! And he's straight offside. Just eases him off the ball. Tries from a long way out. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Quality ball. Now it's Berbatov. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Bale. More and more pressure on the ball here. The United States really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And Fernandez. And it's Van Dijk. Could be danger here. Now who's going to be first to this? And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Guardiola. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bebeto. And he's being shifted off it. Zanetti. Could move up a gear here. David Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Bebeto. Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Count wants to run onto this.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And he won't reach that. Marcelo. Scholes gets a foot in here, and he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal.
The United States really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Count. And it's Scholes. Look at the space here. Marcelo deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. Bebeto. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Now it's Villa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Santos can make their change now with a break in play. Schneider, he'll try from distance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Count. And here's Berbatov. Knocks it into space.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Scholes is the team's great visionary. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. 2 minutes to be added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way.